Hi, I'm Paul. Somebody asked me a really good question yesterday, and I thought it was quite interesting, so I want to make a video of it. Somebody said, is the ego split in two? Because when I look at the ego, it seems to be arguing with itself. So it seems like there's two people who are talking. Now, it is pretty interesting, this, because it does appear to be that you're having a conversation between two. Now, what I said to this is what appears, or what you seem to think is actually happening, is the illusion, really. So, let me explain it this way. Imagine we had, cassette tapes from, like, the Stone Age. Imagine we had two cassette tapes, and we had a player with two cassette slots, A and B. So what you seem to think is actually happening is you press A, and then it says something, and you press B, and it says something back, and, we both talk to each other. But what really is actually happening is there's only one cassette, and it says one thought, and then it says another thought, and then it says another thought, and then it says another thought. Now, if this thought followed the same story, you would say, well, that's just one person talking. But if we imply choice into it, so instead of the conversation going in sequence, say that it was contradicting each other. Now remember, there's not two contradicting, there's only one tape. But it makes the conversation appear like it's one person speaking in another by creating choice. So you've got option A and option B, and the two arguing with each other. This creates the appearance of choice, and therefore creates an appearance of a me making the choice. So basically, it's just making a conversation deliberately that sounds like there's two. Kind of like me going, hi, hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. So the ego essentially is deliberately making the conversation contradictory to make it appear that there's somebody there, an observer and an observed. But really, it's just one thought, then another thought, then another thought, then another thought. Like I say, if you make the conversation in the ego continuous, then it's just a story. It doesn't appear that there's anybody there, as in an observer and an observed. But it's only when you make the conversation in your ego contradictory, it gives the appearance of choice, and then gives the appearance that there's an observer and an observed. When really there's just thought. One thought, then another thought, and another thought. So anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting, so I thought I would share it, but I think that's it. So thanks very much for listening, and take care.